Piece of shit. Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot. Ah. Hello, Maria. How you doing, sweetheart? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Had a good day. All went well at my job and on the job I did today. Everything went crazily perfect. You know what I mean? It's weird how like, 'cause I always expect when I work with other people, I always expect things like not to go as smooth because a lot of people aren't like me when it comes to work. I'm very like anal when it comes to work. I make sure that everything gets done properly, even when somebody other people was around and shit. But like, so yeah. Oh hey, Destiny. Yeah, the address on there should be the right one. It's 405 um Delaware, old road, Delaware, some shit like that. Yeah, that's the address. I think I still have one there. That's the right one. Let me just see. Yeah. Mm, I think I have it right on the wish list. Let me see. Yeah, that the one that's on there. It says 405 Old DuPont Road. That's the one that you have to send it to. Yeah, Wilmington, Delaware. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's the one. It doesn't show numbers. That's why I want to ask. What do you mean it doesn't show numbers? It says delivering to Mark. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. If it says it's delivering there, then that's where it's going. Because when you purchase something off the wish list, it'll just say that yeah, it's going to Mark at Delaware. Cool. They have everything. The address is automatic. I think when you send me shit, something like that. I think it's an automatic thing. And then what you do is when you purchase it, right in the corner, in the right hand corner, it says invoice. And what you do is you print it, but you don't really print it. It'll say to save as PDF file, and then you save it, and then you email me that. Like on the very top, it says, "Please provide me with the invoice of your purchase at Marky Mark's Tarot at gmail.com." So if you can send me the PDF file of the invoice that of the Amazon invoice, that'll be perfect because then I can send it to the courier, and then I just have to pay like a duty charge on it. That's it. It's fucking annoying, you know. It does, I think it does notify my email or something like that. Um, yeah, it just notified me just now. Yeah, cool. I got it. Thanks. Yeah. So Amazon just notified me to say that what you got me. So that's great. That's done. So now, um, just like print out the invoice. Well, not you don't have to print it out, but you like you yeah, yeah, exactly. It's nice. I've had the wish list for a long time now. Okay, cool. I'll check it real quick to see if it's all good. So I have to make sure it's all good because then they say, oh well, it's all because it's a gift, and I go through so much bullshit with these people. They aggravate the hell out of me. So I'll check it real quick. Sometimes they're like retarded, so I have to like explain shit to them that I shouldn't have to explain things to them. Yeah, yeah, that's perfect, Destiny. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's that invoice. It will work perfectly. Yep. It says everything it says. Bang, Amazon, boom, cool, good to go. That's perfect. I'm glad you have a brain. See, stay in college. That's good. Hey, Ann, how are you? See, yeah, the deck is cool. I've always wanted that deck because I have the other one. See, this is the other one here. See, this is the original one, and the one that you got me is the blue one to this one. It's like the other one. I've always wanted that one. So that's great. Thank you for getting that for me. I appreciate it. Soleil, you're good chilling? Good. Yeah, I never had a wish list before. I didn't even know you could do all that shit. And then like 3 years ago, my friend Elizabeth, she organized it all for me. And then like everybody sent me shit, but I kind of like the people at the courier got mad because they said, "Oh, these people can buy you gifts, but even though it's a gift, they have to provide an invoice, even though in the states you don't need it, right? Because I can send anybody here in the states something, right? And I can send anybody anything, and it'll never ask for an invoice. But here, because even if it's a gift, you have to give an invoice to prove that the person gave it to you. Like it's dumb, but it's so dumb I get mad. Like, but everybody used to get I used to get frustrated because I used to get like so many of them. Yeah, it's like it's the way Bermuda is. Like they have a customs clearance thing where you have to do it. Like and when it gets sent to that Bermuda is an island right off of New York. Like the east coast of America is like this, and then right next to it is an island, a little dot, and it's Bermuda. We're like an hour and a half away from New York by plane. New York, Boston. We're right off of the east coast of Bermuda in the Atlantic Ocean. I'm far away from you, that's for sure. You're way over the west, I'm way over the east. Yeah. Yeah, we're too far away. But we're good though. We're right here right now. See? That's the great thing about no, it's 65 right now, which is good. It's kind of like you guys sometimes. You guys I know that you know sometimes like it gets like in the 50s, but not that much. We don't get snow or nothing like that. It's nice. Hey, Miss Bikini. Hey, Bronny. Maria, you said, what the hell? Dang, I wonder how much a ticket is. That ain't too far. Yeah, I told you guys already that um, Bermuda is very close to New York, an hour and a half away, and an hour and a half from Boston. And I have it usually like it's about right now. I think it's like $500 to go from here on Bermuda Air. Bermuda has our own airlines now. I'll get to you, Bronny. Take just give me a minute. But yeah, Bermuda has our own airlines now. It's called Bermuda Air, and they have like cheaper flights sometimes, like $500, $600 or something like that. And that's it's like they have cheap flights now, but you have to go like on like a Monday and come back on a Thursday, and it's like super cheap. It's like maybe 300-400 bucks. But yeah, sometimes they have decent flights, like prices and shit, and sometimes they don't. Like it all depends. But you guys in the States, you have like Southwest Airlines or whatever it's called, and it's like cheap ass flights and stuff. You gotta if you fly during the week instead of the weekend, it's a lot cheaper. Oh, well, that's good, Miss Bikini. I'm glad the electrical company's gonna fix everything. That's good. You'll be fine, Miss Bikini. Just keep remaining positive and keep knowing that you know it's all gonna be okay. When I went to work today, I worked with two of my friends, and we did a my mom and dad's ceiling that's been like exposed for months now. And my mom and dad was okay, and then right after that, like those my friends came at 8:30, and everything went according to plan. There was no fuck ups, no delays, no problems. I had everything I needed. We didn't lack anything, and I had just enough drywall to finish everything. We had like a piece left. Like it worked out so crazily perfect that I couldn't even believe it. Like I was like, this is nuts. Everything just worked out like so perfect, and I was like, what the fuck, like. And I'm like, this is crazy. And then my mom and dad, and we started at 8:30 and finished at 4. And my mom and dad got there at 4:30, quarter to 5 almost. And I was cleaning up. I was just about ready to mop the floor and stuff, make sure everything's clean. And my mom's like, thank you, God. I wanted to see this finished for months now. And I said, you and me both, mom, fuck, this shit's taking forever because of the materials and the people to do it. And it finally happened. And it was a beautiful day today. No wind, no rain. It was nice and sunny. And then like everything was drying properly. Everything was it just went miraculously perfect where I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like this can't be real. How this all happened, like all perfect. And I was like, this is the retrograde. What happened to like shit going wrong? So I was happy, man. I prayed like a mofo, man. I was like, come on, please, God, just let everything happen, man. This is the last big job I have to do for the year. Just please let it go right. Like I prayed and prayed and prayed. And Marley said that I spoke to Marley today, and she said her son passed the test for the real estate job, like the real estate thing test that he took. So he passed, and it was great. So I wanted to let you guys know the good news. So everything happened, man. Everything's good. Everybody's getting good news. Things are happening. And if you believe, you'll receive. Like that's what I keep telling everybody. Like you gotta keep believing and stop doubting shit, and stop like thinking that shit's not gonna happen. You gotta keep believing. You have to understand there's so much spirit out there ready to help you. And if you believe in them, it ain't nothing gonna go wrong. Like you're gonna be fine. You just have to keep believing that shit every day. Like make it your ritual, make it your understanding. And if you keep believing, like you're on, like today, I my energy was better. See, I didn't get nervous today, or I didn't get upset. I didn't like think shit was gonna go wrong. I was expecting things could go wrong, but like I went this morning with a great mindset and good energy, and then it rubbed off on everybody else, and it just happened. Like everything was just, when you work with certain people, the energy's good, and like I haven't worked with this guy forever, and we used to go to school together. And we finally linked up. It's like spirit put me in his hand, in our we put it in our energy, like our energy came together, and now we're working together, like, and everything is just like so much better now. Like I don't know, I can't explain it. It's weird to like think that nothing goes wrong. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how can this shit go right on the retrograde, But see, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. Like, you're always going to, like, if you're like always, like, your energy is always high and you always believe, then you'll always receive that no matter what's happening. Like, and that's the thing. Like, the belief and the faith is so real that it would just happen, man. You just be like, this is crazy. When I left there today, I was like, I can't believe this shit just happened. Sometimes I don't have luck like that. Hey, Dan, what's going on, bro? I wanted to ask you if you know this. I tried Googling this. Both your ears ring before you talk to someone. To me, that just means that, it's like a signal saying that to listen and to hear the person, or to deal with the person, like, and really listen and pay attention to them, especially if it's giving you senses through your ears. That's what that means to me. It's like really, really pay attention to it. Oh, cool. How did it go, Dan? Brownie, yes, I do have the twin flame messages. I'll give you a message from there now if you want. I got them right here. Damn twin flame cards. All right. So your first card, I give 3 cards of this twin flame messages. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. This person says you feel like home to me. And the last card says we will be together again. So your twin flame wants you to know that they're going to come back around and they feel bad. And on the bottom it says, I'll give you an extra bonus card. It says, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. It looks like they got issues. But it looks like they'll try and come back to you. I look like one of those Chinese fangirls. And a fan, they Konnichiwa. It was a cluster, no meds from the pharmacy and no 4 directions to lab for her blood draw. Oh, cool. You're welcome, Brownie. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, I waved the cards like a fan, like the Chinese girls. They have that little fan. Oh, konnichiwa, slay queen. Yes, like that fan. Yes, Brownie. With these cards, you can do it. Like, you can spread them out like real perfectly. Slay. Oh, that's good, Dan. Is that good news, then? I just read it was a cluster, no meds from Mars. Okay, with no meds, no 4 directions to the lab or blood draw. So was it okay then? So everything went well? with Mama Bear. That's cool. No crappy news. Good. Or no. I don't know. You mean no crappy news or no? I got crappy news. Shit. You talking Leo tongues? Oh, it was bad news. Ah, shit. Sorry, Dan. Hoping that it'll get better. The way I read it, it seemed like it was good news. Yeah, I had got my earring both sides. Oh, she has an eye infection. Oh, okay. Thanks, Bronny. The lawyer called me today while my mom kept answering, but it was so loud I had to stay quiet. Yeah, so that's probably why, Destiny. It was like basically saying you guys have got to listen to it, you know, pay really pay a lot of attention. You know, you want more of these damn cards? You people love these damn twin flame shit. The woman who gave me these cards is my late friend Sue, and she gave me these on purpose because I don't like twin flame stuff, right? And she gave me these on purpose, and ever since I started using them, people request them all the time. And she probably does that shit on purpose just to aggravate me. And she used to tell me all the time, "It's your turn now, Mark. You have to do it." And she would always like tease me because I always had like Aries and Capricorn women that would try to get me, right? And she would like know that I don't like them. And she would tease the shit out of me all the time. So every time I use these cards, it's like it's fucking hilarious. Okay, Dan. It's all good. Yeah, these cards here, they're called Twin Flame Journey Messages, Mystic Moon Oracles. She gave me these cards, and I have another bunch of love cards called Pining Rose Love Oracle. It's like one word messages. Like, yeah, she gave me both decks, and she would always like tease me about twin flames because I don't believe in all that stuff. So well, Destiny, you never know. Like now that it's in your energy, just let it marinate for a little while. You know what I mean? Let him do his thing and see if he can actually do something about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, because if you can send the documents and stuff, they're gonna look over it to see if they can do anything about it and see if the dentist covered their ass. You see what I mean? So, like I said before, I didn't get nothing too positive on it because it wasn't in your energy. But now that they called today, now the energy can be assessed, in a better way. Yeah, twin flame is like two hillbillies lightly farting with a big lighter. There you go, Dan. That's a great way to explain it. All right, Brownie, let me see what I got. All right. All right, your twin flame wants to know, Brownie, would you reject them? Would you reject me? That's what they want to know. And they want to know, how could you still love me after all I've done? And they say that they miss you regardless of how things seem. So they sound confused. And on the bottom, it says, "You've been in my dreams." Oh boy. You treated yourself to DoorDash and the guy was cute. Oh, there you go. See, got you sex excited. Anne said I used to believe in twin flames, but not anymore. You're welcome, Brownie. Thank you too. I appreciate it. The thing is, what I believe with twin flame stuff is this. To me, twin flame is another word for no problem, Brownie. Take care. Um, what I'm getting is like what twin flame is another word for soulmate partner. It's just like another way that a psychic can bullshit you. You know what I mean? But some people like say, "Oh no, Mark, I'm telling you, a twin flame is like a crazy connection," and I'm like, "No, that's a retarded connection." You know, no, that's just another word for soulmate to and partner and lover. It's the same shit. It's all the same thing. It's somebody that you're in love with and you have intimacy with and romance, and they're with you. That's all it is. It's another word. It's just like you know uh, a cup is a glass. It can be a plastic cup. It can be, a scooper. It can be anything. Like, there's different names for every single. For one thing, it's just like our body parts. Our private parts are called 50 different things, but we all know it's a coochie. I call it a coochie. It's called a vagina. It's called a, this. It's called that. It's called a gold mine. It's called a lot of things. You know, it's called a sacred hole. It's just like a twin flame. It's the same shit. It's just another word for it. Like, get over it. But some people really believe that there's like a. Some people really believe that twin flames are like a special connection. It's always a special connection when you deal with somebody, but it's not your twin flame. People always use the word soulmate. That's what it really is, soulmate. You know? Yeah. But to me, it's just a little bullshit. Some people, I hurt their feelings when I say shit like this. They're like, no, you're wrong, Mark. Twin flames are just out of this world. I'm like, okay, you keep fucking thinking that then. When you find your twin flame, you let me know. And you tell me what it is then. You know? Yeah, I ain't dealing with that dumb shit. Hell no. Fuck that. Me, I ain't gonna talk about it. You know what a twin flame to me is? A bunch of twins that love me. That's what I want. You want to be my twin? You know what a twin flame to me is? A pair of twin sexy women want to be my flame, want to flame me up. Be my flame. Yeah, I'll flame your both of you up. Come here. That to me, a twin flame is a threesome is a bunch of twins. That's what it means to me. There you go. I got a new version of twin flame. Yeah, see, Dan said it's a elusive fish in pantyhose. Yeah, that could be it. And Destiny, I checked the situation with the lawyer and the dentist. It's still not gonna get like resolved in the next couple of days. There's still gonna be like some like back and forth, and you might not get like a concrete answer anytime soon. Like, it's gonna take like a little while before you actually get an answer. I just wanted to check that for you because I told you I was gonna check. Now that the energy's there, I still see it not being solved like in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. it's still going to take time for them to check everything. So I would say just give it time. Give it time, let them do what they got to do and see what they say. But I'm still not getting like a concrete answer on anything. But I remember I wanted to check for you. Miss Bikini always says, "Can I have a message if there's time?" She always says that. What type of message do you want, Miss Bikini? Because I have time. I have time for you. And yes, Maria, you can have one too. You can have a pining love roars oracle. Yes. Things I gotta do for you, damn people. I tell you. I'll bring out the pining rose love oracle. See that? This has a twin flame card, twin flame deck too. The twin flame cards. I mean, these are hilarious. All right, Maria. Let me see what I got for you. All right, Maria, you have a secret admirer, but it seems forbidden at the moment. And if you find out who it was, you'd probably be like, no. So you might say no to the forbidden secret admirer. And on the bottom, I get it could be somebody from a past life situation. That's some different type of cards. Well, you have a secret admirer, but they're a pain in the ass. That's what I'm getting. Secret lover, that's who you are. You're welcome, Virgo. I mean, Maria. Shit, keep calling you Virgo now. By the way, the other Maria says hi. Maria says hi. All right. Let me see what I got from Miss Bikini, aka Miss Tanya. All right. All right, Miss Bikini. Let me see. Oh, that's good. That's very nice of them. And nice of you too. All right. Your first card, Miss Bikini, is go out and get a free dinner. You just said you want a free one. So there you go. You're gonna get a free dinner. Probably tomorrow. Treat yourself to a manicure or pedicure. Take care of them crusty toes and crusty hands. Go get yourself a manicure and pedicure. Make yourself look a little better. Treat yourself. Why not? And remember to know your worth and remember that. Know your worth and remember that. On the bottom it says, forgive yourself for dealing with them. There you go. I know. I knew you were gonna say that. Anne, you want a message? And Dan, you want one? Being that I have the cards out and everybody wants messages today. All right. And let me see what I got. All right, and when you feel like you're not getting ahead, just keep telling yourself you will. Don't give up. All right, Dan, no problem. And stay positive so positive things happen to you. And you're seeing synchronicities for a reason. Spirit is trying to tell you something. And on the bottom, self-love is the best love. Amen. Yeah, see, there you go. Miss McKee. You're welcome, Miss Bikini. You're welcome, man. No problem. All right. These are my cards. I pull myself some cards. I have to focus on the present right now. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing? It's easy to get rid of people, block, delete, and fuck off. And don't give stupid people your energy, Mark. Yes. I love that message. That's good. Oh, here we go. On the bottom, it says, your ex might be thinking of you. Of course she is. She's a dumb hoe. Destiny, did you hear what I said? You got some nutty bars? Peanut butter? Ah, shit. Okay. I pulled some cards for you about the situation. And I still got like reverse cards not saying that it's still not going to get resolved anytime soon. So I feel like once you give them the documents and they look over things, they're going to take their time and make sure they can make something out of it. But I'm still getting like, nothing concrete yet. So I just wanted to follow up on it. Yeah, because the thing is, Destiny is like I said the other day to you, is that when you deal with other people dealing with your shit, like with a lawyer dealing with your case, like that person has the time to do whatever they want. So sometimes the cards are never gonna tell you what that person's gonna do because they don't even know themselves. If that makes sense. Like the energy has not been registered yet. That's why the cards will always come out like, like not telling me anything. Yeah. But just keep checking up with me and let me know like what's going on, and I'll just keep checking for you. Just to see if there's a positive outcome. But right now it's not telling me nothing serious, like nothing, of any positivity right now. But that's the case with lawyers and shit. They're annoying. You're a naughty comment coasted by. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just keep acknowledging spirit. Grandma, everybody in spirit helping you. Just tell them to make sure that that good things come out of it. That's all you gotta really do, to be honest. Just keep asking spirit for help and just tell them, hey, look, I need your help more now than ever with this situation. And they'll help you, man. The power of prayer and the power of spirit is beyond our imagination sometimes. It'll shock you once you really like genuinely believe that everything is going to be okay without worry. And then that's the hardest task. That's why it's so hard to believe and receive, because you doubt too much. We all doubt, and that's why the power of doubt is so annoying, because you never think something's gonna happen right when it really is. You just gotta stay like positive and just keep asking spirit to help you. It's crazy, man. But after today, when I worked and everything went perfect, and I mean perfect, it was like no fuck ups at all. Nothing bad happened. It was just ridiculously crazy how it all worked out. Like, and I was just like, I was driving home and I was like, I can't believe everything went according to plan for once in my life. You know, like everything just went perfect. And I was like, that's crazy. And I was like, well, maybe this is a sign. Now I said, no, this is a sign that I'm supposed to be working with this guy. He's my friend. He's somebody I went to school with. You know, everything went smooth. So maybe this is what spirit wants. They want me to work with him, and they want us to work together. So I was like, finally, I found somebody that I used to know. But see, the retrograde brings back people from your past. So the retrograde was good to me, bringing this guy back in my life, because I haven't spoke to him or dealt with him for a long time. And he just went on his own last year. So like he's officially like, putting himself out there more and more. And then, like I said, he him and I just happened to talk at my sister's party, and that was it. He's done 2 jobs for me so far, and everything's worked out. So the retrograde bring him back into my life, and for a good reason. So we had a great time, and we completed the job, and everything went perfectly fine. It was like, I just said to myself, spirit is like doing so much for me that I can't even explain how good it is. It's just like, it's weird, man. It just it's weird, but in a good way. Like everybody expects things to go wrong, right? And if you expect it, then it will go wrong. But this time I said, Mark, you got to control your brain to understand that nothing's going to go wrong. Everything's going to go right. He's going to show up. We're going to complete the job. You have everything you need. Everything on your list is here right now. And I even had extra shit. Everything was like perfect. It was like, I can't even explain how crazy perfect it was. And then that was it. Like, and to see my parents come home and they're like, this is great. Everything's done now. This is perfect. And I was like, yep. And they was like, everything was fine. I was like, yeah, everything was great. They were like waiting to hear something negative, and I'm like, I have nothing negative to say. That's how crazy it is. For once, like for not for once, but like once in a blue moon, like things like this will happen. But it's only because of my faith. See, like I have so much faith in spirit now that when I call upon them and say, hey, can you please help me? Complete this job, make sure everybody's safe, make sure we get it done, make sure nothing bad happens. Just please, like this, let me complete this last fucking big job before the year is up. Just grant me this wish, please. And they granted it to me with more than what I expected. So like that's why I try and tell you guys, like, if you believe a lot, then you'll receive a lot. And that's kind of the understanding I'm coming to more and more every day. So, yeah, exactly. I believe that too, Miss Bikini, because I was working there, you know. So it all makes sense. Like it really does. But I really want everybody to understand that that's how it works. But it's hard for us to do sometimes because the frustration is there or somebody else's energy is there. And I always explain to people sometimes you're not perfect and you can do whatever you do your part. But if that other person, it's not gonna work. So all of us came, me and my two friends came together today and we were like, everything just went like clockwork. It was perfect. Before lunchtime, we pretty much had half the job done. And I was like, fuck, by lunchtime, if we got all boarded up and ready to go, and in the afternoon, we just plastered this shit, it's gonna be done by like 3, 4 o'clock. And right before 4 o'clock, it was finished. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So it was perfect, man. I can't complain. Well, Destiny, sometimes you gotta like, keep denying them because you don't want them back. I don't blame you. Yeah, Miss Bikini, it happens. The main thing is to understand that all these things happen for a reason. And when you have a house, a lot of things go wrong all the time. Like you can have an immaculate house and everything like on point, but things malfunction, things get old, things happen. Um, it happens every time here. Like I say, I do so much at this house and then I don't even get a break. Not a fucking, with the pipe fucking broke a couple 2 weeks ago at my sister's house, and I was like at 6 o'clock, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Like, are you serious, man? I just finished working all day now. I gotta do this bullshit. So like, and I just don't get frustrated because that happened for a reason. So it's all good. One thing in this time right now, I feel like I shouldn't complain about anything because people that have a fucked up life right now that I don't dare to complain. I really don't. I don't have I don't have I don't have a right to complain anymore because my life is a lot better than most people's. Would you rather be in Israel going through a war, getting shit blown up in Ukraine? Would you rather be like in the UK when they just finished going through a fucking tsunami earthquake shit? People in California went through a big ass earthquake. People's shit gets fucked up. Like people don't understand. Like you can be in the line of fire and then your life gets all fucked up. Or you can be like lucky and not have bad shit happen to you. So that's why I'm grateful, man. I don't have like there's bad shit happening to me. And if it does, like I'm just, I just try not to complain because life is okay. I'm good, you know. Yeah, or starving to death in Africa. Right. And nobody in this world should be starving, to be honest. That's like bullshit to me. There's so much food, man. People throw away food every fucking day. Man, anybody in my family throws away food, I get mad. I'd rather give it to the animals or something like leftovers. I take it down to the animals and give it. The other day I had some stale bread. It was past the date. I didn't put that bread in the trash. I took it down the hill and I gave it to the chickens and they ate it all. So I fed some chickens 2 days ago with the stale bread on Saturday. And they ate it. They don't give a fuck about that bread. They just want to eat it. Yeah, it is. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, and if they don't do shit for nobody, that's the sad part. Yep. That's why I always make sure I give the leftover food to the chickens. And there's like a cat here that comes around. He hangs out on the wall, and I'll dump some food, leftovers over the wall, and he'll eat it. I always take care of animals, man, because they don't know no better. They don't have no food because the cat don't have no collar on him. So I'm thinking the cat's probably like a stray cat that just walks around here. So I gave him some food the other day. Chicken eats chicken. I drove by the chickens because we have like a banana patch on a farm down the bottom of the hill, and there's like maybe 6, 7 chickens down there and a couple roosters. And I see them all like looking for food, and they're all like scraping for food and shit. And I don't like seeing that. So I just finished eating some chicken wings, and I gave them all the chicken wings, and they was like grabbing the bun and running off with it and packing it and eating the skin. They were eating themselves. I was like, oh well, it's all good. Fish eat themselves too. Yeah, I gave chickens chicken. Fuck it, they don't know no different. You know, it's all good. They taste good. Yeah, they were munching on themselves. Fuck it. They didn't complain. They didn't say no. I ate the chicken wings, and I leave like the little skin on both sides, and I just gave it to them, and they ate it. It was like this guy in the white car always comes down here and gives us. When they see my car coming, they come running out to me. They're like, "Yes, this guy always throws food at us. Cool." It's like they know I'm coming. They're like, "What's this guy got for me today?" You're damn right, Jocelyn. They are lucky chickens. You know, I can't say. My mom, my mom and dad had 6 chickens and a rooster back in the day. And when they got to a certain age, my dad's boss, he came over and he killed all the chickens, and we ate. We ended up eating 2 out of the 6, and he took some, and then my mom gave them away because we couldn't have them anymore. Because when we had the chicken coop, it was right next to like the bus stop by our house, and people were complaining of the smell, the noise. So we had to get rid of it, unfortunately. So I didn't even know we ate our own pet chicken. But I don't know. I can't even remember. I was so young. I was probably like 3 or 4 years old. But yeah, came home, saw my dad's boss leave. I was like, "What that guy doing here?" He's like, "Oh, he came get the chickens." Then my mom's taking the feathers off the chicken outside in a big great pot. And I'm like, "What chicken's that?" Like, "Oh, it's one of our chickens." And I'm like, "Well, who is it?" We had names for all of them. And she was like, "Oh, I don't know which one it is." And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm about to eat fucking Puff or fucking Frankie or whatever the fuck I name him." But yeah, that's how life was. It's the way it is. A lot of people get too sensitive at killing animals, but animals kill themselves for food. So like, get over it. It's the way life is. We have to eat. And with animals, I feel like that's what they're meant to do, and they're gonna die anyway, and they're gonna eat each other and kill each other anyway. It's the way it is. But yeah, I try to feed the chickens down the hill all the time. My mom feeds like these sparrow birds around her house. They were all around there today. I was like, "Yeah, she's not here. Fuck you, damn birds." I don't feed birds because I don't want them around my house shitting all over the place. Fuck that. And the chickens are down the hill, so they're not around my house. But I feed the cat from every now and then. But I gotta watch how I feed that cat because I don't want it to come to my door and aggravate my dog. But what I do is I put the food over the wall. When he's around, I'll call him, and then I'll put the food behind the wall there, and he'll go and eat it. So I'm always taking care of the damn animals around here. Somebody's got to do it. I got some more leftover food I'll drop down there tomorrow. Some stuff that I couldn't eat. I didn't feel like it. I feel bad for animals, man, because sometimes, like, they don't have nobody that wants them or even gives a shit about them. I do it with fish too. Like when I go to when I have like leftover like remains of like the fish that I caught up, or I have like really really stale bread that I don't want to give to the chickens, I'll drive by the ocean and I'll just throw everything in the ocean for the fish. I do it sometimes, like leftover stuff. I don't like to throw shit away. You know, if fish can eat the leftovers, or chickens or animals can eat the leftovers, they'll appreciate it. They'll be like, yeah, I love this guy. He gave me pure shit. So I always try to take care of the animals, man. They're innocent. I encourage everybody to feed animals and stuff. Yeah, that's true, man. That's very true. I always say that, There's a lot of people like that don't give a shit about their dogs and cats and shit. Nobody gives a lot of people don't give a fuck. All right, Dan. Hope everything goes well and gets better. Keep your head up, bro. Take care of missus, and you'll be fine. Everything is gonna work out, man. You'll be good. We'll pray for you guys. That's why my dog lasts all these years. And I remember the vet told me, the veterinarian lady, my friend, when she came here in January this year, she said, Mark, this dog is almost 10 years old and she has the heart of a 2-year-old puppy. And she's so cute and she's like healthy and she's so good. She's only got that gum like disorder where like her gums get all fucked up, but that's it. It's a regular thing for a boxer. And she said, Mark, this dog is in such great shape. She's so like healthy. You take so good care of her. Even her coat is like shiny. I was like, yeah, I bath her. I take care of her. I give her good food. I make sure she's okay. I always take care of her. I pray over her every day. I bless her. I make sure she's okay. Like, and because like she knows I love her so much and I take care of her, she's like my shadow. She worships the ground I walk on, pretty much. She's a little bit too, um, she's very loyal, but she's like sometimes too annoying loyal. You know what I mean? She aggravates me with her loyalty. Like I don't like somebody up my ass all fucking day, But she's like that. She has to be around me. She has to look at me. If I get up right now and go outside and she's sleeping, she'll hear me and she'll turn her head to see where I'm going. And I'll be like, I'm coming right back. And then she's like, she has to know where I am all the time. She has to see me. Like when I go somewhere, she'll be like, where the fuck you going? I'm like, look, I'm coming right back. And when I say that to her, she knows I'm coming right back. And then when I come back, her tail starts wagging as if to say he came back good. But today I didn't see her for like 8 hours. And when I got home, she ran up and she came running to me, acted like she didn't see me in a year. But I love her to death. She's a good dog. She protects, the house, and she's a pain in the ass sometimes. It's a little bit, too much, but she's cool. And as I speak about her, she's snoring in the background. But she's cool though. I love her to death. She's a good dog. See, look at her twitching and dreaming. Look at her legs. Look. She's dreaming right now, like she's running. Look. Where you going crazy? Huh? What are you dreaming about? Where are you running in your dreams? You're running for your damn bowl of food. That's where you're running to. I have to wake you up because you're gonna end up putting a hole in your fucking bed with your feet. Where do you think you're running to in your dreams? To go get food? Or you're running to see where the hell I am? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I never seen a person that dreams so much and sleeps so much in my life. I'm showing everybody what you do. And last night she woke me up because see, like when she's faced towards the cabinet here, her tail whacks this door right in the glass, and it goes pap pap pap, and she's like getting excited and she dreams. And like I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, I was like, "What the fuck is that? Someone's knocking on my door." And then all I hear is like her snoring like loud, and you hear the tail going pap pap pap, and I'm like, "Oh God, it's her." Having a spicy dream. She didn't even know what the fuck that is. Destiny, yep. I'm always talking shit to her. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, my brother-in-law treated her like shit for like 5 years in a row. And then I couldn't take it anymore, and I just had to deal with her after that. I started taking her for walks, and her first 5 years was a pain in the ass, but the last 2 years without him around here, she's gotten a lot better. It's crazy how dogs pick up the negative energy that's gone, and they're like, yes, this bastard's gone. I ain't got to worry about him no more. And she never once was sad that he's gone, see, because she didn't like him anyway. Maybe in her dreams she does. Yeah, I never knew. I know your dreams you do. Because that's all you think about, your dirty mind, see. What did I have a dream about last night? I dreamt some shit last night, but I can't remember what it was now. I was so mad when I woke up. I keep trying to remember the dream and I can't. I hate when I don't remember things. I had some crazy dreams last night, but it was a positive dream, but I just can't remember what it was now. Like I totally lost the dream because I got woken up by her with her tail hitting the cabinet. I woke up, it was like 5:56, and I'm like, fuck, I just missed a minute of 5:55. And I was like, damn it. And like I heard the knock, and I was like, yeah, that's her tail. And I was like, oh well. Yeah, I wish I can remember some of my dreams. Like I wish I could have remembered last night's dream because it was interesting, but I can't remember what it was now. I just remember waking up and saying, what the fuck? And then I just totally forgot it in the morning, like when I got up at like 6:37 or whatever. I went back to sleep for like about an hour and then I woke back up again. Then when I woke up, I couldn't remember anything. Oh, I'm sure I do. My mom used to tell me when I lived at her house that I used to talk in my dreams. And she thought that I was talking to her. She'd be like, Mark, you okay? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I can't remember that shit. I don't know who the fuck I was talking to. Yeah, it's crazy, Miss McKinney. Yeah, I don't really have like, uh nightmare type dreams or dreams where I wake up in a sweat or like I don't feel like going back to sleep. I just have dreams that are just like dumb shit. And like last night, I wish I could have remembered what I dreamed of, but I can't. It's like it's gone. And I knew it was something interesting that I was dreaming because I was actually liking the dream. And then when I got woken up by this fucking damn dog with her tail, I was like, fuck. Because I remember waking up and be like, oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Then I was like, oh yeah, I gotta remember that. And then boom, that was it. I went back to sleep and woke back up. I was like, I can't even remember what the hell I was dreaming of. I was like, oh well, I guess it was not meant for me to remember or understand. Fuck it. Oh well. It's like that sometimes, man. There's nothing I can do about it. I just had to dream again. And I asked Spirit to always allow me not to dream and leave me alone. But it doesn't work that way. I think that everybody's meant to dream. There's nothing you can really do about it. You can ask not to dream all you want. Some people don't dream at all. I used to be like that. I used to have like no dreams or you know what? I think we all dream every night, but we don't remember it or we get it gets erased, you know? My sister used to sleepwalk. My oldest sister, she was sleepwalking for like about a couple months, and she used to get up. And my mom said that she peed in the bathtub one day, and she came like to see what she was doing, and she was like, "Hey, girl, what are you doing peeing in the bathtub? You have to pee in the toilet. You crazy?" And my mom said she had her eyes closed, and she was like, and my mom we were laughing so much. That fucking was hilarious. That was like years ago. My sister was like a teenage girl, and she was like, she's taller than us, right? Like just by a little bit. And my mom said she had like her nightgown on, like her pajamas and shit. She was like probably like 14 or 15. And she said that she walked into the bathroom. My mom was like, "What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?" Because my mom said she heard her like walking around the living room. And then she got up and was like, "What the fuck's this woman doing?" My mom said she had her hands down like this and she had her eyes closed and she was just walking around, like sleepwalking, like she was possessed or something. And then she got to she went inside the bathtub. My mom said she got in the bathtub, she squatted down and she started peeing. And my mom was like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" It was hilarious as shit. My mom said she thought that she was like doing it as like like a joke or something. But my mom said she had her eyes closed the whole time. And she was just like mumbling and shit. And then my mom told her the next day, like my mom was trying to wake her up and shit. And like then the next day my mom told her what she did and she was like, "I don't remember none of that shit." It was hilarious. And then she did it again, but she didn't pee in the bathtub. She was walking around the living room and was like touching shit. And my mom got worried because my mom thought that she was like possessed and shit. It was fucking hilarious. I actually saw her do it one time. And I was like, what the fuck? Fuck is wrong with this woman? That's why she's a weirdo. She's an Aries, so it can be expected. Yeah, with the languages thing, like you just sometimes like you become like that person, not in that language. It's crazy. The only thing that freaked me out when I was younger was I was like I had a crush on this girl, and her father and my father were like friends, and me and her brother were cool. But she kind of gave me the time of day, but not really. And one day, yeah, I was probably like maybe 15 or 16 years old. And I remember like being in my bed and I had like a really crazy moment where like I was actually like having sex with this girl in my dream. And when I woke and like the whole dream was me having sex with her and like being with her, and she finally gave in to me and was like my girl, and I was with her in bed. And I can see her and me, and we did all that, we had sex and it was all great. And then I woke up and like I was like, what the fuck? That shit felt so real. It actually felt like it actually happened. Like she came to my bedroom and we did it and we were in bed and then she left. That's how real the dream felt. I knew it was a dream, obviously, but it felt like a real live situation. That's how weird it was to me. I always remember that. I mean, it could have been she could have came and like did that shit in my dream. I don't fucking know. She might have broke in my house, came in my room and said, "I'm gonna fuck him now while he's asleep, and I'm gonna like do something so he won't know." But it was weird. I remember waking up that morning and be like, "What the fuck? She was just here." It was crazy. That dream was like that whole thing was that whole sequence was like it felt so real that like I was like, yeah, I don't even want to go to sleep anymore. This shit's crazy. The fuck just happened? Some dreams can feel like super real, super real. Then you have the deja vu dreams where you act like you already know you like, you know. Hey, she could have been. She was a Jehovah's Witness, so she probably did some Jehovah's Witness fucking shit on me just to get me, just to get my D. And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I got you. You wanted me that bad, so I gave it to you, and now I'm gone." Honest to God, it felt so real, like I was actually with her in the dream. I always remember that dream because it felt that was the realest dream that actually felt like it was a real situation. It was weird, but anyway, yeah, she could have been. Yeah. I haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah, it's time for me to go to sleep. It's midnight here. I gotta get up early tomorrow and go do some more work. I gotta go back down my mom's and do shit. Gotta cut the grass. Yeah, change the sheets. Thank God I didn't fucking do nothing on the damn sheets, but it definitely felt like it. Definitely felt like it. That shit was crazy. But yeah. The last sex dream I had was about a couple months ago. And I was having sex with a woman. I couldn't even see her face. I just saw her from behind. That's it. And I was like trying to look at her like this. I was like, what the fuck? Who is this? I couldn't see her. She wouldn't show me her face. All I saw was her ass and her backside and her hair. Never knew who it was. Poor girl. Lord knows who she was. I have no idea. Yeah, that's what happened. That was the last sexual dream I had. I had sex with somebody I didn't even know in my dream. Still don't know who it is. I have no idea. That's the type of dumb dreams I have. I don't know. Maybe it was Anne, or maybe it was anybody in here who had long black hair. So if you have long black hair, it was probably you. But I don't know. I didn't know you back then, so probably it was somebody's daughter. I don't know. Somebody's mom or somebody's sister. Some woman. Anyway, I'll never know because it was just a dream. It was all a dream. Yeah, hey, coochie is coochie even if you don't see it. Good night, Maria. Take care, sweetie. All right, good night, Ann. Good night, Jocelyn. Good night, Destiny. Good night, Miss Bikini. I'm gonna go and dream and see if I can go get some coochie in my dreams. Yeah, I'm out there giving D in my dreams, man. I might as well do it in my dreams because in real life, like they be scared. Poor things. Yours is always shoulder length. Oh, but that wasn't you then. Slay. Yeah, she had long hair. It was all down her back. And then when I asked to see who she was, I couldn't see her. And we were in some like warehouse with boxes and shit and a fence. And I'm like, why am I in here banging this chick in a warehouse? Like somebody might see me. And we didn't care. We were just there banging. I just said, okay, I'm banging some chick with long black hair. I don't even know who the hell she is. Anyway, if that's what she wants, that's I have to give it to her in my dreams. All right, Jocelyn. Good night. Take care. All right, you guys. That's enough stories for today. I'm gonna go dream now. Okay. And I hope all of you have dreams you want. You all might have sexual dreams tonight. And if you dream of me, then that's okay. If I dream of you guys, I'll let you know. But if you dream of me, just remember, it'll be delightful. No, no. No, no. All right, good night, guys. Love you. See you tomorrow. Slay.